Justin, well done. You've succeeded in the Metropolitan Police recruitment process. You've gone through quite a tough interview because it's not just an interview, it's a role play as well. So
Yeah.
now you've succeeded in that and you've just got like vetting and fitness and things like that to do. How are you feeling now?
Super excited. The world has lifted off my shoulders. Um, Less stress and anxiety. I'm just super happy. So wake up with a smile every day.
Oh,
Very excited. Yeah,
brilliant.
very
I
excited.
can see that smile on your face. Yeah, definitely. Um, So, if I can, then let me just take you back to before you started working with us.
Sure.
So, we've helped support you throughout the process. How are you feeling about the process when you were looking ahead all those months ago? Looking ahead, thinking, "Oh my goodness, I've got all of this ahead of me. It all seems complicated." How are you feeling about the process then?
Um, at the very beginning,
Hmm.
I did my online assessment and then realized I needed help.
Yeah.
And I did join the Facebook group before then.
Hmm.
And then I thought, no, I needed help. So I joined the academy. Yes, there was uncomfortable situations. Yes, I had to go further than my zone and reach out. There was a lot of work to be done, a lot of research to be done. But at the end of the day, at my interview, I felt I could give so much more, to be
Yeah.
honest. And yeah, I was very, very well prepared, and I walked out of there smiling. Happy
Yeah.
days. Yeah.
I don't think there's many candidates walk out smiling.
I had a feeling. It's just a feeling you get. It's a reaction from the assessors,
Hmm.
the type of questions they're asking, and if they are just interested in your story and
Yeah.
interested in you. I think one of the key things that happened, and uh, Raj has a big role in this, is I arrived on site.
Yeah.
I was suited and booted. I was there early, and I remember the names of my mentors from the Met who chatted with you over the Met recruitment process. I made a
Yeah.
note of their names. So I walked in there and I recognized one person. I introduced myself, addressed them by their name. I was there early, suit and boot, and that was it. And then you got that likability that I just smashed it. And they just kept on smiling and were interested in what I had to say and what I had to do. And they looked after me. And they just gave me that much more insight to the day because I was there early. That's the key.
Yeah. So yeah, Raj is good at that. Actually, all the coaches are good at that. But making
Yeah.
sure that it's not just about being prepared for the interview; it's being prepared for the whole process
Yeah.
and mindset. Going in with the right mindset. So it sounds like he prepared you very well for that.
Yes. So it was a good start, definitely.
Yeah. And how did you find the role play practice then with Raj?
It was fantastic. He's an amazing man. He just makes everything so like a fluidity. If you got it all in your head, but he just
Mhm.
brings it out of you, and then you just feel so confident. So when I walked into that room, I felt like I've been there before, and
Right.
it just all fell into place. And you could see the to be fair, I'm not trying to float my boat here, but you can see that the assessors are trying to figure out how they can extend the assessment. But I kept on, bringing the escalation down. And I had 10 minutes to do it, and I did it way before their time. And you could see they couldn't find anything more. And I felt confident about that. And then they were happy. They're really happy. You could just see their demeanor.
Oh, that's
So
so good to
yeah, I
hear.
was
Yeah.
chuffed.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people just aren't ready for the conflict that they present to you.
I think the slight preparation that the assessor gave me before I walked into that room is just don't try and think you can solve everything.
Mm,
Go in there and listen, and just be open-minded and suggest maybe some ideas. Probably
yeah.
um, don't try and think you can solve everything. So I don't think you can. And if you just open yourself to whatever comes, your way, then just I don't know, accept it, deal with it there and
Yeah.
then.
I think the role players, the script they have is that anything you suggest, is not a good idea, is never going to work. They're not going to cooperate. They're not going to give you ideas. They're not going to answer some of your questions. They're going to interrupt you. They're going to do all of those things. It's in their script.
Yeah.
It's just what they're meant to do. Um, and that's where I think the CUDSAR model comes in really well because it takes you through it in a very structured way.
Yeah.
You've got a detailed approach and doing exactly that because a big part of CUDSAR, as you're well aware, is listening. Just listening to what they've got to say and responding to it and asking the right questions about the things that they're actually saying. So I'm so pleased to hear that because we get so many people who've failed the Met process or any other force that's got role plays coming to us just saying, "Oh, I just fell apart in the role plays. It's just a train wreck," and
Yeah.
they just shouted at me all the way through it. So it's great to hear. It's great to hear that you managed all of that because actually it's a good warm up for real policing because that's what you're going to have to do.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was yeah, it opened you up to what's coming ahead.
yeah.
Definitely.
And you'll find that CUDSA will work very well for you once you're actually in the police.
That's where I enjoy Blue Light is just not only this recruitment process, but I think it's going to stand me a good grounding for when I'm learning my first few years.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. And actually, we've got
Yeah.
something there that's going to help you even more. Very soon, we're looking to launch an alumni for people who are actually in the police who've been through the process with us. So that you'll have access to like a weekly webinar, all sorts of support to make sure that your career is awesome.
Yeah.
You'll have over 250 years of management experience behind you.
That's
So
fantastic.
yeah, so it'll be a subscription, but it's not going to break the bank or anything. It's
Yeah.
maybe the price of an hour's overtime or something like that. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. So um, I think you said enough about the process of working with us. It's just good.
Yeah.
It's great to hear. So if you were able to pass on a message to someone who has maybe just Googled how to join the police and has come across Blue Light and has maybe landed on um, one of our pages where some of these reviews are, or on our website where your review is, like they're listening to you now, they're listening to us talking, and they're thinking, "God, should I fill out that form? This seems too good to be true. How can they have so many amazing Trustpilot reviews?" What message would you give them?
Oh man, geez, all I can say is if your dream is to be in the police, then invest in yourself. It's as simple as that. And then you'll be rewarded and big smiles. It's just as easy as that. Perfect for me was the ingredients I needed in my successful recruitment process, and it worked for me. So just invest in yourself, invest in your dream. It's worth it, 100%.
Oh, thank you, Justin. That's such
Yeah,
kind words. Well, listen, I'll pass on your feedback to Raj and the rest of the team.
thank you.
Um, it's amazing to speak to you and see your big smile of success. I'm loving it, absolutely loving it.
Thank you.
It's why we do what we do. Of course, we make a living out of this, but
Yeah.
this is why we do what we do. Um, you know, you've done the hard work. All we've done is shown you the way. And one of the things you mentioned earlier was, oh, sorry, excuse the train just going past. Um, one of the things you mentioned earlier was, Raj helped you extract from your head the things that you needed. So all we've done is we've taken what's there already and brought it out into the fore so that you are the best version of yourself at the interview process. So, you've done the hard work, Justin, and well done. All we've done is shown you the way. Well, listen, Justin, lovely to meet you, and it won't be a goodbye. It'll be a see you soon because I know you're going to love
Yeah.
the alumni. And can I just ask one more favour?
Sure.
Yeah, on the day of your passing out parade, and
Yes.
the Met do brilliant passing out parades.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be able to send us a photograph, just for internal use, just for our WhatsApp group, the team WhatsApp group, of you there, proud with your loved ones? We'd love to see that picture.
I'll be happy to.
Amazing, amazing. Well, listen, Justin, thanks for joining me this morning, and
Cheers.
we will see you soon. Like I said, it's not a goodbye; it's a see you soon.
Thanks, Brendan. Enjoy your sunny day.
Thank you, Justin.
Cheers.
Speak to you soon.
Bye
Bye bye.
bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.